This is the reason why I say every young African first choice of investment should be crypto. Is this. More than 70% of Africans earn less than $5,000 per year. And $5,000 per year is $416 per month. And $416 per month is around 700,000 per month. Listen carefully. With the cost of living and the rest of them, 700,000 naira a month is barely enough for somebody to survive in Nigeria. Remember, I am talking about Africa as a whole. That is why we tend to have generational poverty more than generational wealth. Because with 700,000 naira a month, a father or a parent is just trying to provide the basic for their kids. What do I mean? They will pay rent, foodstuff, school, hospital bills. In fact, literally everything any African or any Nigerian is paying for, they are paying it in full. There is nothing like pay small here. No. So 700,000 naira, by the time this man pays school fees, pays house rent, feeding, school kids, feeding, transport through and fro work, and the rest of them. In fact, transportation alone through and fro work could eat up to 100,000 naira. Now, why do I say that everybody needs to be in crypto, especially every young African? Because in your youth, that is the time you have the best chance to take all kinds of risk. Because if you refuse, once you have a wife and start having children, there is limit to what you can do. Now, let's look at crypto. And let's look at other forms of assets or other forms of investment that one can actually do. Let me compare and contrast the reason why I say you should do crypto. First of all, I understand that crypto is very volatile, right? Crypto is very volatile. Yes, it can go up and it can go down. You can invest your money and lose your money. That is why the slogan says, invest what you can afford to lose. But trust me, if you make your due diligence about a particular crypto project, you will make it. Now, why do I say start from crypto? I say start from crypto because there is no barrier entry. All of these other asset classes, you need a huge amount of money, at least 1 million naira to start. But in crypto, what you invest is not equivalent to what you make profit, what you profit. What do I say so? All of these ones will have precious metals like gold, silver, and bronze. We have real estate, treasury bills, ETF, stocks, mutual funds, and the rest of them. See, let me tell you, the more money you put into any of these assets, the more profit you make, the more return on investment. For instance, let's take treasury bill, for instance. Treasury bill that pays you 15.9% per year. 15.9% per year if you invest 1 million is different from 15% per year if you invest 100 million. That is why I say, for this place, the more money you put in, the more money you make, the more return on investment. But crypto is not like that. You can invest a very little money and make a huge amount of money. Crypto values positioning, your timing to the crypto market more than anything. Why do I say so? Samapi said he invested $500 into Shiba and he cashed out at $483,000. And he said he even cashed out early because later on, at the second phase of the run, that money got to around $980,000. Now, he said that this particular quantity of Shiba, I think around 12.8 billion Shiba he bought for $500 at the time, that people bought it for what? $0.7. So now, imagine somebody who bought 12.8 billion Shiba for $0.7, which is less than $1, right? And sold, maybe when Samapi sold, he would have made $483,000. Or maybe he waited and sold at the all-time high, he would have made $980,000. Listen, less than $1, and this is how much he made. Now, let me tell you, you can do your research anywhere. There is no way in any of these asset class, no matter the year, that you invest something less than $1 and you make $483,000. or $980,000. Let me even tell you for context. This thing happened within 2 years, right? This thing happened within 2 years. $0.7 growth to $980,000. Now let me tell you, precious metal, even if you bought gold in the year 2000 with $1, I promise you that $1 have not even grown up to $100,000. The same thing with real estate. There is no place you even buy real estate of $1. It's not possible. So there is high barrier entry. Remember, Africans barely earn enough. They barely survive. So which means any asset class that has no barrier, that you can invest with any amount of money, that is where they can easily trade towards, and within a short possible period of time. That is why I say that everybody, every African, a young African who wants to get away from the rat race, who wants to break barrier, who wants to turn around generational poverty to generational wealth, his first point of investment should be crypto. As simple as that. People who bought Bitcoin for $1 in, let's say, 2010, 2011. People who bought even as low as $10 are in millions of dollars today. Let it not be that I made Shiba as a case study. Shiba is the main coin. Let's use Bitcoin. Somebody who bought $10 worth of Bitcoin in the year 2010 is sitting in millions of dollars today. As simple as that. Now, let me tell you why crypto again should be the first point of investment for every young African. There is liquidity. The market is open 24/7. Oh, you receive a call that your mom is sick by 12 midnight and there is no money. You can actually dispose of your crypto asset. I said within minutes, less than 1 minute, you have converted your crypto to fiat and sent money across. But let me tell you, if your asset is maybe precious metal, gold, and the rest of them, I don't know how long it's going to take you to sell. Probably you have to wait for the day to break, or else what you are holding is gold ETF or silver ETF. And remember again, even if it's gold ETF or silver ETF, there is a time for the market to be open for you to sell. Or if you have it solid, physical, you wait for the day to break for you to go to Aboki, exchange, sell. And most of the time, they will rip you off. Because of what? Because you are desperate. Now again, look at real estate. I don't want to talk about this one. You get land, you get house for sale, and find buyer for 1 year, you know, see. Treasury bills, ETF, stocks, mutual funds. Now again, you cannot compare profit margins from any of these compared to crypto. No. $10 in Bitcoin in 2010 is at least more than $10 million today. $10 into any asset class here in 2010 is not even up to $10,000 today. So this is the reason why I say this. Yes, crypto is very volatile, yes. And remember, there is this adage that says, Arakachamman okorobia. That is, madness is sweetest in your youth. Make judicious use of your youth. It is only in your youth that you are permitted to do trial and error. You do this business, it fails. You jump into another one, it fails. You jump into another one, it fails. Until you get... At the time, once you marry and have a kid, back, my friend, you can no longer take such risk. Because before you do anything then, how is madam going to feel? How is Junior going to feel? Do you understand me? Why you a youth, even if say they pursue you come out for your house, you have a friend that you can keep your head up. Under bridge, you can sleep there. But as a married man, as a man with a wife and kids, you go carry them go to sleep under bridge? Well, this is my reason why I tell you that. As a young African, your first point of investment should be crypto. And when you make money from this crypto, you can now do what I call diversification. Diversify into any of this. It's not as if these asset classes are not good, but there is what we call priority. And your priority as a young African who is not married should be crypto. If you agree with me, let me know in the comment section. If you don't, also let me know your reasons in the comment section. Like and share and follow for more. Thank you.